guys, I'm Nina. You're the intro bank hipster darlings. It's Fan Friday and Geek Week, so I'm gonna do a fangirl tag because that's the thing I do. I told you guys I wanted to do a tag video or a response video, so this is a good one because it's Fan Friday. So we're gonna get started, okay, guys? Name the top fandoms you've invested the most time into. Harry Potter, Whedonverse, Sports Racers, which is the Zay Frank fandom, the Nerd Fighters with John and Hank Green, Glee fandom, Hunger Games, so many. I just love so many things. YouTube, and specifically, I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I'm a big YouTube fan, so I have a lot of YouTube fandoms that I really like. Also, I'm pretty big into the Eliza Dushku fandom. Sorry. I've been a fan of hers for 15 years. What did you expect? Your experiences with meeting the people you're fans of. Meeting Eliza Dushku was awesome. She wished me happy birthday like 8 times, and it was amazing. She was the sweetest person ever. Seeing John and Hank on the tour to Nerd Fighting was fantastic. They are some of the sweetest people in the universe. I've had really good experiences with meeting the people that I'm fans of. So that's a thing. I really like meeting people. I don't get to do it very often, but it is something that I've been able to do. Name your OTPs plus their theme song. The only one that comes off the top of my head is Dan and Blair from Gossip Girl and Dizzy by the Goo Goo Dolls. And this is a really fun fandom. I really like it. It's a kind of small fandom, but it is a perfect fandom. And I enjoy it a lot. Number 4, ship yourself with your favorite celebrity and give yourself a ship name. Eliza Dushku is my favorite celebrity, probably of all time. And I think Elizina. It would be weird and exotic, but it would be amazing. So that's a thing that's happening right now. 5, you have a few minutes to say or do anything with your favorite celeb or fictional character. What would you do? I would talk about how their work impacted me. I know that's really corny, but their impact and influence directly influences what I say to you guys, which influences you. I don't know if any of my videos have been any influential to anybody, but that is something that really comes off, is the ripple effect to me, and I think that's kind of what I want to talk about. I would also probably tell Zay Frank how much it meant to me when he followed me on Twitter, because that was a thing that happened. And it is amazing. I was in kind of a shitty place when that happened, and then that happened and I was like, I'm worrying over nothing. This dude who just saw my tweet of how my life could be potentially better thought that it was enough of a reason to follow me back. I need to stop beating myself up over a life I live and just figure it out. And so I've been trying to ever since. So thank you, Zay Frank, if you are at all watching this. I know you're probably not, but thank you, Zay Frank, for just letting me have that. What is the wackiest merchandise you own? I have a time turner. It's in the closet, and I have a Harry Potter wand. And neither of these things is particularly strange, but I am a 21-year-old grown-ass adult, and I still have Harry Potter memorabilia. Don't give a fuck at all. Do you have any dedicated Twitter or Tumblrs for your fandoms? No, I don't. My Pirate Queen Nina is multi-fandom, but it also has things like feminism and gay equality and all sorts of things. Like, if you want to see kind of what I'm interested in, go to that and just look through all the pages, because I have I don't even know how many posts. I have Tumblr up right now, so I can check. I have 17,000 posts and some odd. So if you want to really see what I've been into for the last 3 years or so, that is probably a really good place to gauge what I've been into. So, back to the Fangirl Tag. Have you read any fanfics? And if you don't mind sharing, may you state its title. I read a lot of fanfic, so I'm not going to describe every fanfic I've ever read, but I think one of the first fanfics I read was a Harry and Hermione, who is also one of my OTPs, fanfic called Black Magic, and I don't even really know if it's still up anymore, or if it was called Black Magic, or maybe it was Dark Magic or something, but it was very strange, and so that's kind of how I got my foray into the fan fiction world, and then I started writing it, which is terrible, and I'm not going to tell you what my fan fiction name is, because yeah, I don't want to be crucified because I stopped writing fan fiction a while ago, but I still do like fan fiction. I think it is a really neat way to experience a fandom. So yeah, that's a thing that I like to do. Describe your fangirl personality. I am a pretty quiet fangirl. Like, I like to do internet things. I like to reblog stuff on Tumblr. I even like to do graphics. Because I'm so into graphics. I'm so good at them. I've actually put a majority of my thumbnails up on my graphics like Nina Tumblr, so if you're interested in that part of my life, I have a separate Tumblr for my graphics, which has like a few Nerdfighteria things on it. It's got some fandom graphics on it, and it's got some things that I was just dicking around with. So if you want to see those things, there's always a link to that in my doobly-doo. So that's. But I'm pretty quiet. I'm a relatively like excited fangirl in person, like with other normal people. But then I'm also like severely calm when meeting someone, because I have to remember, like, I tell myself that these are just normal people, like up until the moment I get to meet them. And so for me, that's kind of a really important deal, is to just be calm, because they deal with screaming, like anxious, nervous people all the time. And so for them, it is probably a relief to just get someone who is just wanting to talk. But when Eliza Dushku said happy birthday to me for the first time, she finished signing it. I got out of the line, went probably 30 feet, and I started crying a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. And then I got into the picture line, which was amazing, and she said happy birthday to me again, and I kind of, I had to breathe, and I had to remember to breathe, and I had to remember that she was a real person, and she was saying these nice things because she was a nice person, and so for me that was a really good thing. But yeah, that's kind of all of the parts of my fandom personality. I get really excited with like the internet and people in my real life, and then with the actual celebrity that I'm trying to meet, I try to calm it down a bit, because it is a little bit intense sometimes, and intense is just really weird for everyone. So yeah. Which fandoms drive you nuts but you would never leave? The Glee fandom and the Whovian fandom. The Glee fandom, because they are so serious about this show that is so terrible and yet so wonderful at the same time. And I love the show, simply because it is terrible and wonderful. But I just have there are some of the fans that are just so into it, and I'm just like, can we maybe dial it back just a little bit? And then the Whovians can be a little bit elitist sometimes, and I'm really not digging that, especially with with the big announcement of Peter Capaldi as as the new Doctor. There was some people who just didn't maybe feel like he was the best fit, and there was a lot of hate going to those people, and so I am very, like, it's very weird. But yeah, those are all of the questions in this. If you want to do this tag, I'm not tagging anyone, but I will leave all of the questions in the doobly-doo below. I will leave the link to this video down in the doobly-doo below, and that's all I wanted to say, really. Basically, I'm a fangirl at nerd heart. Star Trek, all of it, just anything I've talked about on this channel, I'm probably a fan of it because I like this to be a positive place. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me, especially today because I don't feel like the best person right now. Not the best person in like morality, but I just don't feel well. There's just things going on. But thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys very, very soon. I don't know what I will be doing next. I will probably be doing movie reviews. But till then, I will see you guys soon. Bye!